we are going to be learning how to find the key of E on our piano. We remember that our black keys are grouped in groups of 2 and groups of 2 and groups of 3. Our focus now is going to go to a group of black keys that are grouped in 2s. Find the group of 2 black keys. So now that you found that group of 2 black keys, in the middle of those 2 black keys is the letter D. What color key is a D? It is a white key. That is correct. Now, should you go to the right of the piano or the left of the piano to find an E? To the right, just like in our alphabet, A, B, C, D, E. So, now you're going to take your middle finger, finger number 3. You're going to place that middle finger, finger number 3, on that white key that is an E. There's your E. E, 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 E. Our focus today is going to be around that key of E, both in our warm-up exercises and in preparation for our big musical number for the day. So again, to recap how to find an E for today, look for those 2 black keys grouped together, find that D that's in the middle, go 1 key to the right, and there's your E. Okay. I'm going to clap a pattern to you. Also, this pattern you can find right at the bottom of your sheet, those musical little notes there. I'll clap a pattern for you. You'll clap it back to me. Again, I'm going to clap this pattern to you. You'll clap it back to me. 1, 2, listen up. That was a little weak. We'll try that again. I'll clap it for you. You'll clap it back to me. 1, 2, listen up. Awesome. Now, look at the piano keyboard that's right beside that rhythm we just clapped. What's the first highlighted note that you see? An E. And what note have we been working with all day today? An E. That's correct. So that same E we've been using, what I want you to do at first is take your right hand thumb, place it on that E. So our right hand thumb's on that E. Now, using your next 4 fingers, count up to where you can find the letter B in our alphabet. So remember, that means finger 2 would land on F, finger 3 would land on G, finger 4 would land on A, and that means finger 5 is now going to land on B. So now we've got thumb, finger 1 on E, pinky, finger 5 on B. Lastly, your third finger, your middle finger, is going to be in the middle of that group of black keys. So you know we have 3 black keys grouped together, 1, 2, and 3. You're going to use the one in the middle. That's a G sharp for all intents and purposes. So when we play these 3 notes together, we get what's called the E major chord. The name of the chord for today is not really that important. However, we do get the E major chord. Sounds like this. So when you play yours in a second, it should sound like that to you. Shouldn't be individual broken up notes. We're not arpeggiating. We're just playing one chord together. Now, that pattern that we just clapped is the pattern that we're going to play those notes in. So when we have this section, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just like the clap that we practiced earlier. All right, so at the bottom of your sheet, you see a funny little symbol. That's our treble clef. We'll talk about that soon. And you also see some highlighted keys that are in a 3 group. To the right of that, you see a rhythmic pattern. To the right of that, you see a rhythmic pattern. First thing we're going to do today is echo back that rhythmic pattern with our hands and clapping. So I'll clap the pattern to you. You'll clap it back to me. 1, 2, listen up. That part is simple. That part is easy enough. Now, you see that there is an E labeled, the E we've been working on all day today with different activities. You're going to use finger 1 of your right hand, finger 1 of your right hand, finger 1 of your right hand. That's your thumb. Put that thumb on that E for me. The same E we'll be using all day. Now, your 5th finger, finger number 5, that pinky, is going to go on that B. So if you need to count up F, G, A, B, do that. Both of those are going to be white keys. So we have thumb, finger 1 on E. Pinky, finger 5 on B. And that middle finger, finger number 3, is going to go on a key we've never talked about before, but we're talking about today. That's the G sharp. And if we look at those looking at your group of 3 black keys, it's the one in the middle. It actually also should fall naturally under that third finger. So you have your thumb on an E, your middle finger, finger number 3, on a G sharp, and your pinky, finger number 5, on that B. When we play 3 notes together and they sound good, or maybe not always good, we call that a chord. A chord is a group of notes that sounds good together. It can be 3, 4, 5, 6, doesn't matter how many. Today it's 3. So you built that 3 chord. Now the pattern that we just clapped is the pattern we're gonna play on these 3 notes together. I will show it to you and you'll play it back to me. 1, 2, listen up. And you play ba 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 ba. That thumb, that middle finger, that pinky. 1, 3, 5. E, G sharp, B, all into one hand. Let's keep that in the back of your head. Put that right hand aside. You're gonna need your left hand now. Look at the top of the page where you see that fun looking 7. Again, we have another E. That's gonna be our thumb E. Make it lower on the piano. Our thumb E is there. This time, you can use 5 or 4, but you can use 5. Another 5 on a B, the same B we used earlier, but it's just lower. And then we have another black key that we're using today. In the group of 2 black keys, it's the first one. So we have an E, we have a D sharp, and we have that low B again. That was a C sharp, sorry. So this pattern sounds a little like this. You're following where those boots are, and this pattern is going to sound like this. And you play that 7 times. I'll play it for you first, and then you'll play it back to me. 1, 2, listen up. Cool. Somebody's chord is flipped upside down. Not sure how that happened, if we're in the right position that I showed you, but I hear a lot of good things. Let's try it one more time so we start all together. 1, 2, listen up. 1, 2, listen up.